Alright, hello everybody, Zaxtorian again with another first impressions review. This one is on LifeZ Survival, a game that came out at the end of March of this year, a little more than a month ago, at a price tag of $9.99. This is kind of an isometric view Unity survival game with a lot of zombies and plenty of crafting and resources to collect. But the question is this game worth your $10? I'll be back with those answers and my opinions right after this. Alright, welcome back everybody. We've launched the game. It is a standard Unity launcher, and these do look like some, standard Unity assets that have been purchased for this game. In your options, guys, you only have a master volume, and you have 7 different languages you can choose from there. And on the keyboard, you have a WASD, quick use is Q, E is interact, F is attack, kind of a weird attack button, but this is going to be your main button for attacking. I is inventory, craft is C, B is, you don't really have to remember all these except WASD because all these are like things you can click on in your screen. The one I really like here though is enter is enter. I mean, who would have ever guessed that? I mean, I'm glad they put this in here, that enter is tied to our enter key. I mean, how would we have known otherwise, right? And then we have some quick slide buttons, guys. So that is pretty much it for the options. I mean, you don't have any kind of resolution or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and go in here to a new game. Let me get rid of the options there. New game, yes. So it looks like you can click wherever you want to go, or you can use a WASD, just like that. So yeah, you can tell her where to go. Now, you have up here your hunger. This is not, this is your thirst. At first I thought that was like a drop of blood, but this is your health right here. So this is your thirst, this is your hunger, and we're fine right now. And then we have a radar here. I kind of like this. It shows you where your rocks and your, your trees for wood are, berries as well. And then I believe the animals are orange, and enemies or zombies are red, and of course you're green in the middle. So here we have some items already tied to our hotbar, like a hatchet and a pickaxe and a weapon, a machete. However, we don't have these items yet. We don't have anything. It just says ×0. So it's kind of tied the items you want, if you would, to your hotbar. You just don't have anything yet. Now you can walk around here and you can pick up stones with E. And since we don't have a weapon right now, we're going to have to just go ahead and punch. And you have to keep spamming your F key. You can't just hold it down. Whack, whack. Is the game sound too loud, Road? And we are getting our butt kicked right now. We're almost dead. This is one of the tougher zombies. The zombie with the holes in his back is pretty brutal. And he killed us. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and respawn. And that's fine. We didn't have anything on us anyway, so, good to kind of see how dangerous the zombies are. Okay, so one bad thing here is you do lose something if you die, guys, because there's 2 big crates full of supplies that you're definitely going to want. So if you die like a knucklehead like I did there by getting too close to the zombies who will aggro you, you're going to lose some very important supply crates here. So at that point, what I would do is I would just hit escape, quit the game, and then go and completely relaunch the game. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and go new game here because we want to make sure that I'll show you what crates I'm talking about. These crates right here have a ton of supplies. So the first thing you want to do in this game is you're going to start by this pickup. You can't drive it or anything like that. Check these supply crates, these big boxes here that I guess fell out of the truck. And then also here you can check these cones, if you would, and you might find like a rock or something. Kind of weird. But anyway, you just got to go to where this is highlighted, I think, or you can click on it. Yeah, you can just click on it and search it as well. So like you see, this box here has a ton of crap in it. So we're just going to go ahead and take all. And the thing you want to get is like this wooden box. Make sure you get that. Leave the other stuff behind. That's fine. You got to get away from all this stuff before you can set down the box. And then, like, just come up here anywhere. Make sure you don't aggro these zombies, though. You don't want zombies on you right now. You saw what happened last time we did that. And then go into your build mode here. Click on furniture. Click on your box. And then we can actually set it down as long as we have the green check marks. And you can, you know, rotate it within the box. So, like, if I wanted to put it in this area here, I could just click there. Or if I wanted to put it right where I'm at, I could just click that. And be like, oh, I want it right there. All right. So now I've placed my box there, my container. Hit E to go into it. And some of the stuff I don't want right now, I can just drag over here. Like, I'm not going to need a lot of this crap for a while. I would wear the hat, but there is a better, I think there's a better cap over there. So I'm just going to use this for storage right now. I'm going to run back to these supply crates here. I'm going to click on this again. I'm going to get my food. I'm going to get some metal and tape to put in that box. I'm going to close. I'm going to come check this garbage. I got cigarettes. I got some good wire. I think this is a good wire. Yeah, wires with high quality insulation. An empty flask is going to be important, I think, once we find some water. And then here, we only have one spot. I'm going to go ahead and get another chest here. This is a metal one that it gives you. And for now, I'm just going to go right back to where I put this stuff. And we got a zombie on us, and that's not good. I've never tried to outrun a zombie. I don't know if we can. I'm kind of afraid that if I keep running, I'm just going to draw more aggro. So I'm going to go ahead and try to beat this guy up. This isn't the zombie with the holes in him, so I think he's a lot easier to beat. I like how he kind of kicks you. You can't zoom in or out or anything as well, so keep that in mind. You can't rotate the camera. You can't zoom in and out for a closer view of the action. Yeah, if it's not the zombie with a hole in his back, you're usually okay. And to restore that health, we can just eat a can of beans. You can hover your cursor over it. You can see it's going to restore 35 health and give us 45 hunger. But we're just going to go ahead and consume one of these just to restore our health. And now I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to try to place this metal box here. That's fine. And I'm going to go close, hit E here. But I'm going to keep everything in the same box right now. Like, I could organize everything. Like, I'll maybe use the metal box for, like, my tools and weapons and stuff like that. And maybe resources or whatever. And I'll just use this wooden box for, like, all kinds of random crap. But in the other box here, there is some pretty good weapons, I think. Yeah. So we got a crowbar, and these all have a durability. So we also have that, and the helmet here. This is why I didn't wear that cap, because you got a better helmet here. The cap was on armor of 1. This is an armor of 3. We got some boots. Let's go ahead and get a machete in case we run into another zombie. This is our best weapon. And let's go ahead, actually, let's go ahead and take the axe and the... I crafted a pickaxe last time. Okay, so let's just go ahead and put that here. Close. Now, to equip things, also keep in mind, guys, if you're trying to equip things, you have to get out of this looting screen. So this is kind of a looting screen where I'm looting the box. So you have to get out of that. You have to go into your actual inventory here, see a picture of your sexy self. And then you can hotbar these items. But the problem I have with the game, this is my first problem with the game, is that you can't really tell that you're hotbarring the items. Like, they don't go down here. You can't seem to put anything down here. And even if I go, like, let's say I want my hatchet, let's put my weapon in hotbar number 1. So to do that, you just hover your cursor over it. It'll tell you control plus 1 to 4. So if I hold control and I hit 1, I don't see any indicator that I've hotbarred this machete. And if I go to my hatchet and I hit control 2, again, I have no indicator that I did that. And I'm just going to go ahead and go control 4 here on the crowbar, just because it doesn't do nearly as much damage as my machete. And I want to save 3 for my pickaxe. Also, I want to go ahead and equip all my items. You can either drag this stuff to your body, but the easiest way if you have stuff in your inventory is just hit equip all. And that way, if you have anything, you'll equip at all. So I just need some pants and I'll be good. Notice I've also equipped my food here. So now if I go close, you'll notice that the items that I hit Control 1 for the machete, Control 2 for the hatchet, it put the machete in hotbar number 3, and then I remember how I hit Control and 4 with the crowbar. So if I go here again, I think I have pants. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So we're going to go ahead and take all that crap. We're going to try to. And we're going to go back to our storage so we can equip our pants. And it also looks like you notice that your hunger and thirst isn't going down very fast. So that's a good thing. I like the fact that you don't have to eat or drink every freaking, 2 minutes like a lot of these games. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and get this thing. We still have a healing kit or whatever. We're going to go back over here to our first loot box. We're going to put let's put this in here for now. I think we're going to keep the water on us. Yeah, let's keep the water on us for now. And then we're going to go ahead and go build mode here again. We're going to go this one. And, sure. So now we got another loot box here. Oops. A baseball bat, 3 to 42. That's a wide range. I'm going to store that for now. And so the first thing we want to craft is we want to come here and go to crafting, and we want to build a stone pickaxe. So we need 3 wood and we need 2 more stones. Okay. Oops. And notice that none of this stuff ever gives you any kind of loot. You don't get loot from any of this stuff. Nothing under that cone. You can also pick up berries, but I don't want to have another zombie here. Oh, this is one of these strong zombies. So watch the difference here between our fist and this machete. Yeah, see, we wiped that guy out with a machete. We also wiped this bunny rabbit out. But I mean, it's pretty, even though the graphics are pretty nice with the assets, this guy, I'm sure he's purchased the assets on the Unity store or whatever. So even though the graphics look alright as far as the character models and the zombie models and everything like that, the blood kind of looks like garbage. I mean, the game's pretty freaking basic. It's definitely not... You can just click on the items too rather than hitting E. Makes it a little bit easier. Still need 1 more log. Okay. And another problem, the second problem I have with the game here, guys, is when you go to craft an item and you have all the resources that you need. You see I have enough wood, I have enough stones here to craft this. And the craft icon here doesn't turn green to let you know, hey, you can craft it. But you can craft it. You also got to make sure you have at least 1 slot open in your backpack, because if you don't, it won't let you craft it. It'll give you an error message saying you don't have room. But I mean, the developer should make this turn green as long as you have room in your backpack and you have the needed supplies. I did craft the pickaxe, so I'm going to go ahead and hold Control and hit 3 on that. Alright, no problem, Road. And so now we have a pickaxe in slot 3, and now we can simply come here and just click on the stones to mine everything. I mean, it's pretty simple, really. Make sure we get that machete again before we attack. Oops. I didn't mean to... Man, I figured that thing would be harder to kill. I haven't tried to kill a an animal like that yet. Oh, so now we got some raw meat, and in fact, let's go ahead and hit 2 here. Let's take down some trees. Okay. She just stands there and dies. So many zombies, but I mean, it's once you have the right weapon, it's not exactly like it's really hard. I mean, I'm taking some damage now, but not anything I need to really worry about. I could just eat a can of beans and I'll be fine. So once you clear everything out on the first part of the map or whatever, you can leave the map area by going over here into the green section, if you would. So you also don't have to hit the F key. You can just kind of click on whatever you want to attack as well. Kind of the same thing as trees or picking stuff up or whatever. Just click on what you want to do, and the game seems to understand. Oops. So just click on whatever you want to do. You want to kill an enemy? Click on it. You want to mine a you know, a rock? You can click on it. You just got to make sure that you have the right item equipped. So pretty much just point and click on whatever you want to do. You don't even have to use WASD to move. You can move again just by click. So really, you know, you could essentially just use your hotbar buttons and the left mouse button, and you could do everything you want to do in this game. Your 1, 2, 3, and 4 buttons, and the left mouse button is going to be really all you need in this whole game. So anyway, you kind of clear out these big sections of your map, and then it doesn't matter which way you go. So like, you think it might matter if you go over here to the left or if you go over here to the right. Doesn't matter. Just walk off your map, and what's going to happen is it's going to give you kind of a world map here. Here you can kind of drag this around. And this might be where we actually go to get the ore. Like somewhere like this, I'm not sure. You have some kind of a construction building over here. Looks like you have a home here. This might be where you go get more ore. This is probably where you go to get water. Looks like a helicopter there, and helicopter landing pad. Tanks and stuff here. So you got a big world to explore. Now if you notice, like right here, for example, it'll say canyon. Can I find a way through? I haven't went here yet. But if let's say I say, okay, I want to go from here where I'm at to here. And it'll say the way's blocked. I need to repair the concrete bridge. So before I can come anywhere over here, I'm going to have to repair this bridge. So if I click here, it'll say, I wonder if there's a way to fix it. So let's go ahead and go over there and see what is up here. So now notice, like I say, and if I just go back out here to the light area, it's going to take me back to the world map. I'm probably going to need my machete here again, because I'm probably going to run into zombies. Yep, a big zombie. Oh my god, what the hell? Here's where I die again. No. Oh, yep. Damn it, man. So I think maybe you want to, like, be really careful, because, let's see. So I lost everything I had equipped, it looks like. Yeah, I lost my machete, I lost all my armor on the death. Okay, so let's go back and see if I can, I'm just curious if I can recollect my loot that I dropped. Yeah, I need to build a base so you can store all your stuff. Yeah. Well, I guess you don't really need to build a base. You could just put all the boxes down. You wouldn't really need a base. Obviously, a base would look cooler. Yikes. Nope, I don't see any kind of, all I wanted to do is see if I could find where I drop my stuff, but no. So if you die, you lose your items that you have equipped and any armor and stuff that you had on. So that's kind of costly. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look here at, because we have some stored resources or whatever. Okay, so if we go to build mode here, and let's say that we want to make a base, we could simply come here, 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 and then we want to build like walls or whatever, we can just like that. I mean, that's how easy it is to build. Okay, we need some more wood. Put a window here, I guess. And we'll put a door here, I guess. Oops, fuck. Oops, that isn't what I want to do. I was trying to delete the fucking wall. God damn it. I don't know what I deleted, but whatever. Alright, so... put a window there. And you don't have any kind of roof or anything like that, so you don't even have to worry about that. And that's it. The door, I built a little house earlier, and there's no way to open and close the door. It just kind of moves freely in the wind, if you would. So that's kind of how that works. So it looks like you're going to need to build a lot of stuff, build a base. I don't like the fact that you can't zoom in or out. I wish you could kind of zoom out and get a better idea of, you know, kind of get a better overall view of everything. Like I say, some of the problems with crafting and things like that, where if you have enough stuff to make something, it shows your, as you see, I have plenty of stuff to make a stone pickaxe here, but it shows in red here that it looks like I can't make it, but I can, as you can see there. So that's just, you know, some small gripes. The combat is pretty boring and lackluster. I mean, you simply click on whatever you want to hit, and you're going to use your whatever weapon you have equipped. I don't like how in the inventory, if you hotbar something, there's no real way to indicate that you've hotbarred it by hitting Control 1, 2, or 3, or 4. These don't seem to work at all. You can't hotbar anything by simply dragging it here. I mean, you can equip it like that, but that's not hotbarring it. So a few minor complaints. I mean, it's far from perfect. I just think for the price tag that you're going to pay for this, like $10, I think you could probably do a lot better on Steam. I mean, Subsistence is like, what, $12, I think, or something like that, and it's just a way better survival experience than this. I like what the developer's trying to do. I mean, I certainly don't get the impressions that the developer is trying to scam people. You know, I honestly think he's trying to make a good product with this game. But for $10, I think I would recommend that you wait for a sale. You know, if you really like games like this, you'll probably get your money's worth out of it at $10. But with all the with the lackluster combat and, you know, the uninspiring, I just don't see enough here to really keep my interest. And with a game like this, you're going to spend so much time collecting resources and going around and building and everything like that. I feel like you're not really rewarded enough with how lackluster the combat is and kind of how boring the game is in general. But for, you know, this is definitely a lot better than like Project Explorer, I think. But the price is also higher as well. But yeah, here's this game, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. I mean, it's single player experience, not multiplayer, and you can build a base, and you know, you can build everything you want. And so I think the only thing I had in that box is a stone because I destroyed the box. So like, let's see. So I have 20 stone there. So if I go in here and I build, and I click on this and I delete it. Okay, so now that item went back into our box, but did we lose the stone in there? I guess we did. Unless it's still in here. Let's try. So let's say we just wanted to replace it and we wanted to put it back, you know, over here in this corner or whatever. Like right there. Now if we go and we click on it, yeah, we lost the 20 stone. So make sure you don't destroy something or destroy a chest to replace it in a different position or whatever without taking everything out of it first, or you will lose all the items inside. But yeah, guys, I mean, if I had to score this game, I mean, it looks like there's plenty to do. You know, you run out of, let's go ahead and craft a weapon first. And then Control 1. Should probably craft a pickaxe as well, but let's just go ahead and go with that. 1. But I mean, the world's pretty big here. I mean, you have a lot of things you can do. You can fix this bridge. So probably what you want to do first before you go over here and where you saw that big monster killed me over here is you probably want to kind of hang around this area. Maybe mine supplies. You have some water resources right here. Maybe repair this bridge first and come over here and check this area out and get a lot of loot, get a lot of gear, build a lot of gear. And then once you're kind of well established and you have, you know, everything you need, better armor and all that, then kind of come over here and do this harder stuff, and then kind of come over here and explore this side of the map. I mean, there's probably a lot of fun to be had. I see I see many hours of gameplay here, to be honest with you. I think it's probably going to, it's probably, you could probably easily put 40 or more hours into this game. So if you look at that, the value is definitely here, guys, at $9.99. I was saying the price is a little bit high, but the value, I can't knock the value here. I think the value is pretty high. I'm going to have to give it 40 out of 40 on value. And then for fun, how much fun is the game? This is going to be a subjective score. I would honestly rather play a retro action game that's more immediate fun. A lot of people kind of like this casual experience, but if I'm going to play a game like this where I'm surviving, I think I'd rather have immersive, better graphics. I don't know. To at least, get that fun factor up there. Fun for this game for me is probably going to be I'm going to give it a 20 out of 30 on fun. And controls and bugs, I mean, the controls work fine. I mean, you click on what you want to get, you click on what you want to do, WASD. However, there are bugs, so like I said, when you craft something, it shows up in red when you can actually craft it. The hotbar slots here don't work as far as dragging things to your hotbar. There's a few little minor bugs here and there that I don't really like, and I'm gonna have to knock this game down for that. I'm gonna give it a 15 out of 20. And graphics and sound is my last part of the criteria. I mean, you got a fancy little woman here with her boobs shaking. You can see her boobs shaking here as I run. So what's not to like about the graphics, right? I mean, and the combat works. I just don't think the combat is that exciting. The graphics and sound is pretty well done, though. I mean, it's probably assets. I mean, I'm sure he bought everything on the Unity store, but he made them work. He put everything in his own engine, it looks like, and he made everything work. I'll give it a 7, guys. 7 for graphics. The graphics aren't bad. So if you add all that up, you got a pretty good score here. Let's see. So I said 40 for value. I said 20 for fun. I said 15 for controls and bugs. And I said 7 for graphics and sound. 82%. The game score is at 82 if you use my scoring system. Road's like perv about the boobs. This is why you need to zoom in and out, Road. This is exactly why I'm upset that you can't zoom in and zoom out. But yeah, there's no character. I mean, there's just a lot of things I'd like to see. I'd like to see him fix those little bugs, and issues that I talked about. I'd like there to be some kind of character customization. I mean, what if I want to be a dude instead of a chick? What if a chick is playing the game and she wants to look at a guy's brawny, hairy chest instead of a, cleavage? I mean, that's a minor gripe. But, yeah, being able to at least be a guy or a girl would be probably a nice option here. I don't think the game has a lot of things like weather input. I doubt there's any kind of rain or, snow or anything like that. That would be cool. And remember, guys, the game is early access, so this is all stuff that can be added later on. Another thing that I think would be cool for this developer to add in this game is, I know this is probably asking for a lot, but why not make like a cave or a tunnel system or some kind of a dungeon, if you would? Or maybe you can get special ore, like special golden ore to make better machetes and better weapons or something like that. But to get that special ore, you kind of have to go underground into a dungeon. I think that could add a lot to this game, here. But like I said, I haven't played the game well enough. I haven't played the game enough to get over here. This might be where a lot of the fun is once you get over here. So I'll have to wait and try that out and see what I think. But the game gets, a pretty good score. Even though I have some complaints with the game, I can't really knock it. I'm giving the game an 82%. And while it's certainly not a must-buy recommendation for me, I definitely see a lot of potential here, especially for an early access title. And this is probably the best, top-down or isometric view zombie survival game that I've seen on Steam, to be honest with you. I can't think of one offhand that I like better, that offers more for the price. So there you go, Road. 82%. Not a must-buy recommendation, but you can tell me if you're still watching. Did this video give you enough to go out and buy the game? Are you going to go out and buy it now, or are you still kind of on the fence? Is there anything you need to see first? Do I need to play the game more Nah, you're not gonna buy it. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not gonna play it that much, to be honest with you. Even though I scored it at 82%, I just think there's better options available. I'm good. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching my first impressions video of LifeZ. The game's not bad. If I score it honestly and score it on all the criteria, it does get a respectable score of an 82%. But maybe I'm just tired of survival games. Maybe, you know, I don't know. I think if I play a survival game, I think I want that 3D immersive experience. Or if it's going to be a game like this, the graphics are fine. I'm not a graphic whore at all. I think that I want the game to be more engaging. I think I want creatures to come in and attack me while I'm setting up my home base. I want something more than just walking around doing this different stuff. I don't know. It's just not exactly my kind of game, but I can't knock it for what it is. Alright guys, want to go ahead and thank you for watching. This has been Zaxtor99. Be sure you have a good day out there, and let me know what you think. Did my video inspire you to decide to go buy this game, or to put it on your wish list, or, you know, wait for a sale maybe? Or did it give you enough information to say, nah, I'm kind of like you, Zaxtor. I mean, it looks like a decent game, but I don't want to buy it either. Let me know down in the comments below, because I will be uploading this video to YouTube as well. Alright, man, have a good one. Road, you have a good one, brother. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to rate my video. Peace, everybody.